evening to everyone. Thank you very much for having me on this platform. We have been actually blabbering a lot of words, sustainable, this and that, and all of this is actually from the Western thought process, and we need to first get out of that Western thought process and define ourselves what is sustainable, what is food, what is organic, what is development, all these things. Because for the last 75 years, we have been blindly following this Western thought process, and we have eliminated our food from our plates. Not only in India, all over the world, everyone is eating only 3 or 4 things: rice, wheat, sugar, and meat, the byproducts. So this is not food for human gut, basically. So unless you remove rice from your plates, you will not have any development anywhere on this planet, because it is the guzzling food. It is guzzling water, it is guzzling the soil, it is guzzling the environment, it is guzzling everything, basically. So to produce rice and wheat, these are the C3 grasses. This so-called miracle green revolution is said, exact same words, what all of us were eating before, the millets. This is bird feed. This is suwar ka khana hai, this is जानवरों का खाना है, this is primitive food hai. But that's also our food. That's what they stopped, because they grew C3 grasses, rice and wheat, using the fertilizer which is driven from the war materials. So it is to the waste product of their production of war technology, they created C3 rice and wheat as our food. And we have not questioned this. By eating rice and wheat, we have been developing disease after disease on this planet. And especially in India, we are diabetic center, heart patient center, everything capital we have become. And to manage this, we have been paying heavy price for these pharmaceutical companies. Just diabetic alone, we have been paying 220,000 billion rupees every year. So all this economy is going away from India, and people are not calculating this. We are counting the ants, but elephants are going behind. This is the problem with all of us. So we are not looking at things as they are. So to solve all these problems, we need to bring back our food which can cure your type 1 diabetes, cancers, gangrenes, heart blocks, anything that you call lifestyle diseases. Basically, this Western science has made it lifetime diseases because they have declared them as incurable, but I can cure each and every disease just by making the diseased fellows eat millets, that is our desi ahar. All these 5 grains we have worked for 25 years. We have demonstrated each and every disease of present day human lifestyle diseases. There is nothing like lifestyle. It is what you eat, what you are. So what we have been eating is absolutely unscientific, both in terms of Rajendra Prasad's kahavat. He is telling that that's not the food that we need to use if you want to develop water sustainable models or ecology sustainable models. Of course, he goes on to say that water is climate, climate is water. Of course, it is the tool of maintaining the balance on this planet. Soil, water, air, all these wonderful elements of nature are connected through water, and water is tool to move energy from everything to everything, including inside your body. Without proper water distribution, you cannot be healthy. So the sustainable word, ultimately the aim of sustainable development is to produce healthy living beings on this planet. And we have no sustainability as of now because we are guzzling water, guzzling soil, guzzling all the resources of the world just to produce rice, wheat, sugar and byproducts, milk and meat. So all these are not food for human gut. Each and everything is absolutely unscientific, and all the scientific world, the established systems are talking, just forgetting about these things, and we are all talking in the periphery. Unless all the experts in the world, all the environmentalists in the world agree that we need to change food on our plates, there will be no development, there will be no sustainability, there will be nothing at all. In the next coming 15 years, we are going to have no food because the yields of rice and wheat have already started decreasing. It is now 28% of wheat all over the world has come down. Whatever technologies you create, whatever GM crops you create, whatever nonsense you can create. In fact, Rajendra Prasad said, science with sense, but what we have been only doing nonsense. Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. There is no sense in what we are doing, what we are eating. Rice releases glucose in a matter of 15 minutes into your bloodstream. Homeostasis of the blood is gone, and all the biochemists and experts are not talking about that. Instead, they are saying take blood thinners. How absolutely unscientific it is. So if only the experts of the world say do not eat rice, wheat and sugar, I can close down 50% of the hospitals in the world within 6 months. Within 6 months, we can close down the hospitals because there is no need for medicines. If you eat the right food, and the right food is millets, we have demonstrated in lots of cases. Just for all the purposes of people, I will play a 2-minute video where we have clearly eliminated type 1 diabetes from a small boy of 10 years old. Completely. No need for insulin. He is living his life for the last 5 years without going to doctor even once. So all the things that the scientists have claimed that diabetes is incurable, type 1 diabetes is incurable, all these nonsensical stories can be passed. The future generations can lead life without diseases if only we change the food, and the millets are the world's best conserving agents because they don't need water to grow. 90 acres of the planet's earth by 100 acres, we can grow this food and provide food for not 6 billion people, 60 billion people. And there is, just to put everything into perspective, now Punjab has got only 15 years of water left if you continue to grow rice and wheat. Give me that water, I will grow food for you for 600 years. And that is what environmental impact, when the human race changes its food to real organic, real sustainable. Sustainable means conserving nature. Sustainable means conserving. This is the definition of sustainability. Not consuming in terms of economics, in terms of ecology. Sustainable development means conserving development. That means you are going to replenish everything, not just water, the soil. To hold the soil, you don't need forests. You only need C4 grasses. Forests are the second layer. The first layer, including the forest on the ground, the soil has to be protected. The roots of C4 grasses hold the last 5-6 inches of the soil, and that's where water is going to seep into the soil, not flood the whole plains. So you want sustainable development. Let the whole human race change its food from rice, wheat, sugar to millets onto their plates, which will provide complete health. And of course, this is not a platform to tell how millets work as agents of health in the human physiology. I may need another 20-30 minutes for that, but I have taken already 12 minutes. I think 10 minutes was the time. Thank you for providing me this opportunity, and I want my sincere request to all the MLAs, MLCs is to think of development in terms of Indianness. भारत माता का सोच हम हमारा हर कदम पे उठाना है. मेरा हिंदी सही नहीं है, हम अभी सीख रहे हैं. प्लीज एक्सक्यूज मी इफ आई हैव मेड गड़बड़. स्त्रीलिंग पुमलिंग तो बहुत गड़बड़ होते हैं मेरा अंदर. थैंक यू वेरी मच.